We're going to use this simple gel over the light to see what it teaches us about those complements. First of all, what are complementary colors? Well, they're the colors that are completely opposite of each other on the color wheel. For example, blue to orange, or green to red, or yellow to violet. So when we see those, we know that they actually can work together. And also, they can actually cancel out each other's intensity. So if you mix the opposites together, they begin to gray each other down. So that's a good way of toning down color when we see them. But let's look at the light test and see what it reveals to us in regards to complementary colors. We're going to use light and put a gel in front of it and see what happens in the shadows. This will teach us a little bit about the color opposites. For example, we're going to use this color gel, kind of a reddish tone to it. Put it in front of the light. Double thickness makes it a little easier to see. Pretty interesting. Now let's look at this up against the color wheel with the red gel color underneath it. The bottom right-hand side is the full color. The top right-hand side is where I paled it down to be as closer to the light demonstration as possible. So what are we seeing here? The shadow takes on a greenish look because of the reddish color light, which is a natural opposite as we see it on the color wheel. You look at the reddish side and its complete opposite end is the greenish tones. So light takes on that natural complementary response. Now we're going to use this color gel. Put it in front of the light. What colors does the shadow become? Once again, we have the gel underneath the color wheel. On the bottom right, you see it in its natural color. And I paled it down on the top right to match as closely to the light demonstration on the left side as possible. And notice the shadow appears to be violet in color, which is a natural opposite end of the yellow. Amazing. How about a reddish purple gel? Put it in front of the light. And once again, I have my color wheel over top of the reddish violet gel. On the bottom right, that's a full natural color. And on the top right, I paled it down again to get as close to the light demo as possible. And now look at the shadow. It has that yellow-green look to it. Exactly the opposite as we see on the color wheel. Now that's a fascinating phenomenon. And it's in nature all around us. We don't always think about it. The sky, the flowers, insects, certain animals, everywhere. All the more we can apply that to our artwork and we can learn from it. So therefore, if nature calls for it, let our paintings call for it as well. Let's emphasize it and become more conscientious as we make our designs and our colors and our moods. If you find this interesting, please subscribe to my site. I hope to see you next time.